Hi, YouTubers. My name is Missy Georgia, and I am here to talk to you about some tips and tricks for nailing your CJO with a regional airline. So, I got my CJO March 3rd. I believe that's when I went to the event. Yeah. So, I went to a regional airline and I showed up and showed out. No, but I'm going to tell you how I prepared. I researched. You guys, researching is the key to success. So I just wanted you guys to know what I did. Okay, number one. The first thing I did was research. So, whichever airline that you are choosing, you need to research it. I'm talking about looking at their LinkedIn, looking at the LinkedIn videos from YouTubers. I'll mention some of them down below in the comments. But I use three main. I prefer to look at bloggers or vloggers who, how can I say this? That mm, took the time to go or be Pacific in whichever airline they choose. So for my Pacific airline, which I won't say because I am still in the CJO phase, which I haven't been to training yet, just because of the coronavirus. But I will say that they have been extraordinary in making sure that we're aware of what's going on. They've been emailing us, giving us updates. I will say join all the Facebook groups and different things like that. But back on topic. So the first thing I did was research, and I looked for who vloggers. I'm sorry, keep saying it incorrectly, but I looked for my Pacific airline vloggers and how they went through the experience and different things to prepare myself. So number one, have some history and research about your airline. It's good to talk about maybe the aircrafts that they have, the CEOs, maybe know a little bit about the chain of command to make yourself stand out. But also, when you do your interview, please emphasize customer service. Don't go in there saying, I want to be a flight attendant because I want to travel. Everybody wants to travel. You have to go beyond that. Express your compassion for customer service, for attention to detail, creating positive experiences. Show them that they want to see that, and also smile. That is important. Smiling and communicating. When you go to these big hiring events and different things like that, do not have your phone. You might as well leave it in the car. It is non-existent anymore because that is not going to help you in that process. They want to see that you can communicate with people. They want to see that you're energetic. They want to see your personality flourish. If you do not do these things, 9 out of 10, they're gonna look right past you because they get so many people in and out that door interviewing that they're gonna pass you by. So that's the first one. Number two, the second thing is dress the part. Please, they can't imagine it themselves. You have to do it yourself. You have to look like a flight attendant. And I will show you what I look like. Okay, so now that you see that what I look like, please try and do something of that nature. Because if not, honey, it's not gonna work. You need to stand out amongst your peers. A lot of people, when I went to my hiring event in Orlando, I noticed a lot of people was wearing their skirt or dress pantsuit if you're a male, and I saw that they all was wearing, white and black. Well, for me, I decided to go be different, so I started to wear yellow, honey. Go big or go home. That's all I gotta say. No, but for real, I those are the two main things that I learned when going. Then is having your paperwork. Unfortunately, this regional airline, they text you, they email you, they send you reminders. You cannot forget. Have all your paperwork. I promise you. I'm gonna tell you this little incident that happened with my little group that I was kind of like gaggling around, and I got to the hiring event, at, I would say, about 4:15, and it was already about 35 people there already. And they break you down into like 4 sections and different things like that. And, you know, they break it down into like 4 sections or groups or whatnot to go through, do the information, look through your packets and different things like that. Make sure you have everything. Well, my person, I love her. She was so sweet. I wish I had her contact information, but if you're seeing this, please reach out to me because I want to know how you're doing. She came from Jamaica because she wanted this position. She wanted it so badly. And within seconds, they dismissed her because she didn't have all her paperwork. Please, you guys, I cannot stress having your paperwork and being concise and accurate. Attention to detail. They want to see that you can pay attention. So having all what is your passport, your social security card, the Eventbrite, or whatever, maybe the email traffic of you getting offered to come to the hiring event. Those type of things, they want to see that you have them. Have copies of them. Have multiple copies. You know, prepare the night before. If you know you get nervous and different things like that in front of people, it's fine. We all get nervous. Do not, be ashamed of that. But when you come into these hiring events, you have to be confident. Show confidence. That's all it's all about. Confidence, showing your personality, showing that you can smile and be interactive. Okay. Then the next thing, when you come to these hiring events, it's really good to communicate, with your peers and different things like that, and stay off your phone because they're watching you. Unfortunately, when I did my interview process, first, you have the little fishbowl, which is like this thing with questions, and that's the first thing. The first they're gonna do their information session when you come in after doing your paperwork. Then you're gonna go into another area. You're gonna do the fishbowl, pulling the question, answering it. It's attention to detail. Please be specific when you are answering these questions. Don't go off on a tangent. Don't say your whole life story because nobody wants to hear that. And they trying to get past all these people that's coming because it's like a lot of people. Like, don't let that intimidate you either. It's I believe at my hiring event it was like 400 to 500 plus people. So I made a cut out of those people, and I was shocked. I'm not gonna lie because I was so nervous, but I did so much research on the company, figuring out. So most of the stuff that they were saying in the informational session, I already knew. That was the crazy part about the whole thing. I already knew all of the information, but that's because I researched so heavily on my airline. Okay, so now the next part after the whole fishbowl was they took a break or whatnot, but you also have to do something called a jump seat, and then you also have to be able to, they want to be able to see that you can pick up and handle luggage, because if you can't, then obviously this isn't for you. And if you are 5 feet and under, I am sorry, but they may not, because you have to be able to, I believe it's 5 feet. If you are less than that without shoes on, they may not pick you, but they do have what they call a height scale, I guess you could say, on the wall, or measurements on the wall, so they measure you. So after doing all of that stuff, then you do your face-to-face. In your face-to-face, that's when it's time for you to shine. Don't care about all those people around you. Don't care what they had said to you in the past. Research some questions on what you would like to say. But the one thing that will make you shine above everyone is customer service. Talk about customer service. Say why you want to be a flight attendant now, and you're compassionate about it, but also, helping others, advance, different things like that. They want to see, but don't make it generic and don't make it somebody else's story. Be sincere, be honest. Now, tattoos, I will say cover them up, hide them. They're watching you. Please make sure that you don't have them showing, but also be honest in your response if they ask you about the tattoo policy. So after you nail your face-to-face with them, you go into something called the decision room, and after the decision room, you're going to sit there and wait. They're going to call you to either tell you you got it or you didn't, which is going to make you have a horrible experience. But I will say that it's a light under the tunnel, because I learned so much from this hiring event when they told me, yes, you have made it. Because I ain't gonna lie, I didn't think I was gonna make it, honey, but I did. I also have some other videos that I'm going to be posting about the whole military side of things. If you're in the military, I know there's not a lot of people talking about that, but for hiring events and different things like that, some people want to work with you if you're military, sometimes you're not. I am in the National Guard, so of course I'm a weekend warrior. But my airline was willing to work with me because that was one of the things that I was nervous about. And a lot of people don't talk about military service, whether that helps you or brings you down. Because some companies and corporations, they love military, and then some they dislike military because we're gone a lot and we tend to have to leave on orders for a short period of time and come back, and they don't want to have to deal with you. But I will say, if you follow these tips that I've just taught to you, prepare, research, and different things like that, you're going to be golden. I wish you luck, happiness, and joy, and you're gonna get past this. I know with this whole coronavirus outbreak, it is nerve-wracking and different things like that. Trust me, I know. I got my CJO and I wanted to start training in April, and it's not happening right now, but I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do next. And stay tuned, stay tuned and to see what I have in store for me. But I am hopefully going to continue on in this process, and I will hope for you guys to see me in my process and journey. So thank you guys for coming to my channel, watching my page. Please, if you liked my video or you felt like it was substance, if it wasn't, I can help you out. If y'all are more specific in the comments down below, I will be glad to answer any questions and help you prepare like I prepared. I am here to help you guys as a resource. I want to help all of you to be successful in getting your CJO. So let me know, comment, like, subscribe on my page, because I will be, and even press the bell, because I will be coming to you soon with more videos. My name is Missy Georgia, and I hope you have a great day. Bye, y'all.